Hey folks, this is Matt Rainwater, and today we're going to be reading episode 45 of Trailer Park Warlock. This is the webtoon that I produce that you can read on Webtoon. And let's get started here. We're picking up with Darla and Bev, right? And they're trying to get into Red State Casino. That is the casino that Pointu owns, although it is implied in the text that he owns a couple more casinos, but this is the main one. So anyway, we're going to figure out how they're going to get in, and what also was the spell that was used to help them help them look like feeders. What do they look like now that they're supposed to look like feeders? All right, well, let's find out. Thank you. Welcome to Red State Casino. Next, please. Identification, please. Thank you. Originally, I was going to have a shot showing these identifications to add on to this joke, but I think the way that I did it turned out just right. We're going to find out in just a moment. These are pretty old, huh? Could you possibly be more flattering? Hey, they ain't expired and neither am I. Both of the costumes they're wearing here reference to Hunter S. Thompson. Just get them renewed next month, that's all I mean. That's between me and the Department of Motor Vehicles, okay, buddy? Trailer Park Warlock, field research. Alright, so Darla and Bev make it into the casino. They've got their full feeder disguise on, or in other words, they're using glamourmancy to appear as feeders. Let's check on that tracker, Bev. Actually, can I take it down in the bathroom stall? I don't want to draw attention. Attention? Are you seeing this place? And Darla looks around. Enter to win. Grand prize. Man, I could do that. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. Somebody shut it off! That actually is pretty funny. Some croupier action going on. Well, I bet it all. There goes my retirement. I hear World Mart's not a bad gig. And his blood's the blood of American, and you can't take that blood for free. There's a lot of stuff going on here. Last time I came here with my dad, and they were giving away coffee makers, but this takes the cake, dude. Whoosh. It's a little flamethrower. Call back also to the flamethrower that what was it called? The Burning Asp was using in the Night of Wildcats. Shah. Ting. Guess I see your point. This is where he's been the last hour and he hasn't changed position, right? Right. So let's nail it down while we still can. Bzzz. Whoa, hey, what the hell is that? So, I mean, the joke here, immediately as soon as Bev takes it out, it gets somebody's attention. Oh my god, is that one of those new computer phones? No way. Yep, we're doing field research, real important stuff, can't talk about it. Oh wow, I can't believe this thing. Is that a game? This is exactly what I was afraid of. What? Is that Parkman? I love this game. Is this like a touchscreen or something? And so in the background we see Pointu and Hampton walking by. Actually thinking about this, I kind of would have liked the panel maybe where we had more of a close-up of the screen so that, I mean, you can see it here, right? But I think having a close-up would have made it a little bit more obvious from a visual narrative standpoint. Oh, hey, get that pellet or whatever it is. Get it. Mara? Oh, God, you just missed it. And we have a close-up of Pointu here. Darla and Bev are stunned. Was that? That doesn't look like him at all. Give me that. Swipe. Ah, dang. I could have beaten Parkman. To be continued. So, we're gonna find. I mean, we're gonna find this out very shortly next episode, but I think it's pretty clearly obvious that Darla and Bev think that are currently of the opinion that Pointu is Jake, because they're basing this entirely off of the information that they were getting from the tracker, right? And the tracker's not super accurate, so they don't realize that Jake is actually a bobcat. They don't know what to think, right? So, some final thoughts on this episode. I liked all the jokes in this episode. It kind of feels like, I don't know. Looking back on it now, these next couple episodes feel a little bit, I would say, give me a moment here. I'm trying to be kind to myself. They're not rushed at all. It's more like there's just not as much going on as I would like. Like, there's a lot of information given in terms of setting up the atmosphere of this casino, which was part of the idea of what I wanted to focus on in this episode, because Pointu's casino gets talked about a bit. We only visit it initially during the Night of Wildcats, so we never really get to see the interior of the casino. And so, I mean, part of what went into writing this episode was that living in Louisiana, there are a lot of casinos here. And part of that reason is gambling is illegal in Texas, at least currently as this video is being published. Who knows if that ever changes. But as of this time, gambling is illegal in Texas, so a lot of people come from Texas to gamble here in Louisiana. And this is all background information to say, like, I've been in a couple of casinos, and the atmosphere of a casino is a weird atmosphere, and that was something that I wanted to get across in this episode, is just because I thought that atmosphere would be good for humor, and then also good for setting up the next stage of things, because as we go forward, we're going to get into more and more outlandish territory as we start to head towards the climax of this season. So I also saw it as an opportunity to sort of give further idea of what feeder culture is like. I mean, not that much different, right, from everybody else's culture. But it is a little bit more elevated, I guess I would say. It's a little bit more wilder, and that was another thing I was thinking about when making this episode. So anyway, like I said, this was the point of this episode, was to further elaborate, and I think it accomplishes that job well enough. However, as a narrative for an episode, feels a little light on content. But at the same time, we move forward the plot, and we get to see that Darla and Bev are now really on track with finding Jake, even though they haven't quite pinned it down, as we're about to find out next episode. Anyway, that is next episode. Anyway, if you're enjoying these videos, if you enjoy what I do, like Trailer Park Warlock, want to see more, I suggest please like and subscribe. And if you want to follow me on social media, you can do so. On Twitter, it's at MattJRainwater. Instagram, at Matthew Rainwater. And then Patreon, it's patreon.com/MattJRainwater. Anyway, until next time, hope y'all are staying safe, having fun, having a good time. And we will talk again soon. All right? Later. Bye.